Hello, dear students. I'm going to explain you 2020's Specimen questions for ICT IGCSE. So we need to take it from the internet. Go to your web browser, to the internet search, and from Cambridge's ICT IGCSE Information Communication Technologies website, you can take them. Scroll the page down, and 2020 Specimen Papers 3. Okay, that's what we need. Click it. And I will download it into my computer because I need to, in the following minutes, I will write over and will highlight some points for explaining it to you. That's why it's better to download into my device. Okay, save it. Yeah, it's automatically opened with Adobe Acrobat Reader. And I also need to take supporting files, download the supporting files as well. Okay, hold it for now. Now let's visit. I don't think I will need this web page again, so close it. Let's view the questions. Yeah, candidate source files. I downloaded already, and I guess you also download it now. And evidence document. We will start with the task 1 by creating an evidence document. Create a document in a word processing application. Make sure your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page by placing these details in a header. Okay, let's start with the first one. It means I'm going to do this. Okay, let's open a Word document. Okay, and I will close this, and yes, I want to view this files later. You don't have to create a header in a Word document, right? We need to either from insert header, or you can double click and activate the header. In a header, we're supposed to have your name, center number, and candidate number. So your name, my name, center number will be AZ015, and for the candidate number, I will use this number. Okay. The next step, also you can ignore this. Okay. Now, next question I will view is save the document in your work area with the name evidence followed by your candidate number, for example, this. So my work area will be my desktop. I also recommend you to choose a specific place, so when you need to open it, when you need to look for, you can find it easily. I'm gonna save it onto my desktop. File, save. Okay, desktop. And you can create a folder with the name Specimen 2020. And how we need to name it, evidence underscore and your candidate number. Okay, saved as a Word document. Saved. Okay, so we wrote our name, center number, candidate number, and saved the file with the name evidence and your candidate number. We can keep it for later use. Now, coming back to the questions, create a document in word processing application. Make sure your name, center number. Okay, this part it's already done. You can highlight and save the document in your work area with the name evidence. Also, this part is also done. Okay. Now moving to the next part, we will need it to use it later. Okay, display image, text, screenshot when required. Task 2 is not the thing we are gonna do for now. I need to scroll down to task 3, which is web page. Create a new folder called TTS Web in your work area. Okay, beforehand I created the folder while recording a video. I already created this folder. So you also can create a new folder on your work area, like desktop, and name it TTS Web. Place your evidence file and all other source files. Locate the following files and copy them in your TTS Web folder as given in the question. Okay. So you created the new folder and name it. Move to the next question. Edit TTS banner PNG image so that there is a space same size at the text above and below the text. It should like this. Okay, it means that the size, the space before the text and after text should be equal to the size of the letters. So first let's open this file, TTS banner PNG. Alright, I don't think I can work in here, so I will open it with the paint. Alright, quite good. If you don't see the grid lines and the ruler, go to view and activate ruler grid lines. Okay. Now I can measure by using the squares in here. I can measure the size of the letters. So for example, T, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 square size is the size of the letters. Okay, font size, I mean. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4 above and 4 below to have the same size. Have the size of the text. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will leave it in here. Okay, the color is black, that's why it's not visible. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just above here. No, I don't want to see this when I cut it. Just very carefully up here. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So till here. Okay, now I'll use my selection tool, and select this part. Okay, till here. Okay, great. Control X, cut this part. Control N, add the new. I don't want to save changes in here and place it here. Okay, we got the size. If I remove the grid lines and the ruler, now it's looking quite good. Next step. You can highlight this part since it's already done. And save the image as TTS banner JPG. Okay, you know what to do. File, save as JPEG, and name it as JPG. Yes, TTS banner JPG. Okay. Oh, I did it before, that's why I have it. Okay, I saved it over. You also saved it, I guess. Closing it. No, let's not close it yet. This part is done. Evidence 1. Now time to do evidence 1. Place a copy of the TTS banner JPG image in your evidence document. Alright, so we start writing our first evidence file. I will do just Control A, copy of this. I don't need this file anymore. Go to evidence file, right there, evidence 1, and place your evidence there. Save it. Okay, create a web page named TTS homepage HTML in your TTS web folder, in the same place, in that same work area. Okay, guys, you know that we are using Notepad++ for our HTML and CSS file, CSS coding. Okay, I'm going to create a new Notepad++, and let's do the save part as well. File, save it as what is the name should be. Again, I will just copy this thing. Okay, even we can highlight this part as well. TTS, I couldn't copy that part. TTS homepage dot HTML. From the file types, you have to choose HTML, so make sure that you are choosing type HTML, hypertext markup language. Okay, and save it. I need to make sure where did I save my file. File programs, no, not there, because it didn't appear in the folder. Yes, now it is in a right folder and saved as a HTML file. Save. Okay. And I will keep the notepad on the one half and my questions on the other half of my screen to work both of them together. Okay, next thing. This web page must work in any browser and contain the table with a structure as shown below. The width of the table is set in a style sheet and the height of the rows will be set by their contents. Okay, what does it mean? It means that the width of the table, alignment from the left corner, from the right corner, we will set it by using CSS file later. And but as you see, height of the rows we will fix within the HTML files. Okay, since we know what to do, I'm using highlighter. The first thing we need to count how many rows do we have, because we used to start our table by building the rows. Okay, and let's type here doc type and .html. Okay, and start writing HTML. And I also recommend you to, if you're opening a tag, and close it at the same time, because you can forget it and it can cause you problem later, even if the program, this Notepad++ will highlight it and will show you where is the mistake, where is the gap. But still, I recommend you to open and close it at the same time, so you will not have to look for mistake later. Okay, so since we know that every web page has its HTML tags, heading part and the body part, so just write them beforehand you start to do anything else. Now, time to count how many rows do we have. Did you count it? How many did you get? 3, 4. Okay, let's do it together. So this is the first row, this first row, second row, third row, fourth row, and fifth row. It means that we will need to repeat TR 5 times. Okay. Inside of the body part, quickly build the table. Okay, then /table closing of the table, and very quickly add here tr, then closing tag for tr/tr, here it is. And for making it a bit quick, I will copy and place it. Copy and place it 5 times. 2, 3, let's put the space between, 3, 4, and 5. You can question me if you can write these tags in the same line. You can. There is nothing wrong with that, but I highly recommend you to write it in a separate line, so you can work easily. Like this method is very easy for me. Okay, the first thing, in the first row we need to write insert the TTS banner JPG image here, at the appropriate alternative text to this image. You know guys, what I'm going to do, I will just build the table template, okay, with everything, with all this text inside. Then I will start to place the appropriate text, picture, for example here, hyperlink. Okay, first let's build the template of this, so what you see on the question paper. Okay, so first I need to add here TD. Since we created table row, it's time to divide it to the column. You know, we created row, then we divide it to the rows. Okay, don't mind about this, don't mind about the size of these columns. Like here it is 1, 1, here it's 2, 2, again 2. Okay, here for example 2 rows are merged together. We will consider it when we do it. So TD, and just I will type here what I see. Insert the text TTS banner dot JPEG. Okay, that's enough. So it will not be, just for not leaving it empty, I wrote here some text. Okay, and one thing we should do before moving to the next step is writing a table border, because without table border you will not see the side, you will not see the out borders of the grid lines, borders of the table. That's why I write it. And okay, for now, so as you see that this column is this column covering two columns actually. That's why, as you guess, we are going to write here merge, how to merge it. You know, we have a col span and a row span for the merging rows, col span for the merging columns. Okay, yeah, we need to set the table border to the 1 so it will be visible for us. And for first column, you see there is given some text, and we need to later change it with the TTS banner JPG image. Okay, so for now I will just type this text, because I want to build the template first, then I will put the appropriate suite information inside of it. Okay, and I put it here, but yeah, we said that these 2 columns are merged together. They use the col span. That's why I'm adding in TD, inside of the TD, col span right here, yes, and equal to how many columns are joining here? Only 2, yeah, 1 and 2. So that's why you need to place here 2 and move to the next. Okay, there's nothing else to do with the first row. Now we're going to the second row. The second row is exactly the same. It means that we will use a col span and 2 columns merged together. So adding here TD inside of the TD, let's build add here call span, and that is equal to 2. Okay, and the text is, this time we need to add how we can support you and send style to H1. So style H1 means that I will cover my text with H1 style. Okay, and between H1s, oh, don't forget to close the TD. Okay, so it can cause you a problem later. TD, closing TD tags, and between H1 and H closing H1 tags, I will type how we can support you. Okay, done. Second row also done. Now moving to the third row. Now the thing is a bit different here. You see these two rows, one row in here and another row in here, is merged together. It means that here we are going to use what? Row span. Add table data. Okay, now inside of the table data, add here row span. And how many rows are joined? 2. No need to repeat. 2. Okay, what else we have to do in here is, it says insert TT as offer PNG image in here, add appropriate alternative text to this image. Okay, we will add the image and alternative text later, so just for not leaving it empty, I'm writing here insert TT, also just for information to use later. Offer what is that, sorry, offer .png. Okay, and closing tag for TD. Moving to the next column to create the insert, create this part. It says insert the text in this text file. Again, I'm not going to look for this text file for now. Just building create the cell TD. Okay, and for your information, it says set in style H3. So set the style to the H3 in the between the TDs. The text between the TDs should be the style H3. And type here, I'm gonna write here insert, what the name of the file, text1.txt. Okay, this column also done. Now moving to 4th row. Okay, in first row you need to also add TD, next TD. Okay, so you can question like how many TDs you need to add here, and the answer is only 1, because when you create the third row, you already covered 4th row's first column. Okay, I'm repeating again. When you create the third row's first column, you already merged and covered 4th row's first column as well. So you don't need to do anything with this part, just creating this part. TD, and look what it says, set in style H2, blah 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 blah. Yes, we need to type we can. Okay, and its style is H2, and column also we need to add closing tag for the H2. Insert the text in the again. So after we add the weekend, we have to add here TT text to.txt. Okay, another set as another list. You know what is it, right? Okay. Now moving to the last row, click here to contact us. So we need to add here column TD / closing TD. Okay, and click here to contact us. The style should be H3 again. H3, H3, done. No, wait, yes, okay, done. And the another column says that add here website maintained by type. And type your name, your center number. Oh yeah, 0. What we said, AZ015 for the center number, and the candidate number. I used this number before. Okay, I will keep using this number, and that's it. That's it for now. Save it, press Ctrl S, or just from the file to the save as, or save. Okay, and I will go back to my TTS web folder and find my homepage. Open with Google Chrome. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I don't need to say this. So look at the shapes. Only one thing here is not okay, which is first row, second row is okay, and this one also okay. One of them are missing. So as you see, there is one empty cell is created, but we didn't intend that. So let's look at the code and see. Probably, yeah, right here we didn't close the tag. Okay, we closed, and also, yes, go down. Also in here, it says set in H3, the size H style to H3. I didn't add it. Okay, if you also skip that part, do it here. Add H3 for the style. Save it again, Ctrl S, and let's see. Done. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Everything is okay. We will resize it later by using CSS. Now let's move to the next step. Highlighting all this part. Okay. Insert the text shown in bold. Replace this chevrons with the image and the text as instructed. Okay, so let's start with the image part. So we need to add here image, okay, and opening the text, what image we need to add here. For adding an image, you know the code. So let's add the picture in here. For the picture, we have to add img code. Okay. And for a source, src, source of the picture, in the speech mark, the name of the picture, as you see, as this is given, the picture name is the ttsbanner.jpg. Okay. And close it. I'm double checking it. There's nothing wrong, only one thing missing. It says add appropriate alternative text to this image. So alt and alternative text, I will write TTS banner, the name of the picture. Let's save it and view in our web browser to see if it is working or not. Okay. There is nothing wrong till here. Let's continue. Add the second picture as well. right here, img, and the source, name of the picture, alternative text also required. So again, I will use the name of the picture for the as an alternative text. TT offer. Okay, let's test it again. Alright, so that is what is expected from us. Don't worry about the size of the picture, we will resize it later to fit for entire row. Okay, now two things left, adding the two text for here and right here. Let's open a text one. From here, where is text one? Copy the content. And add it here. Don't worry about the spacing, we will design it later. And text 2, add the text 2. Now we need to pay attention to the one thing, because here it says add the content of the text 2 as a list. Okay, so we will add it as a list. I remove this text. It says unordered list. It should be unordered list. So starting with the UL for unordered list, let's move it to the down and close it with /UL. Now add the let's add the text first. Let's see how many list items we will need here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 li we will add here for the list item. Okay, the first list item, the second list item. I will quickly finish it. Okay, I will quickly finish it, and that will be the end of this this session. I will continue in the next video with the CSS. Okay, so add all list for here. I will add and show you the result. Okay, I'm freezing for a few seconds now. Yes, after we add all list items, I mean li and closing tags for the list li's. Okay, you've done all of them. Now let's see our final change in our website. Okay, what we did finally. That's it. Okay, that's what's required from us for now. I'll stop you here. See you in the next video. Yes, dear students, so after you complete this part, now we are going to do the last part of this task. This is the CSS. So open the style sheet TT style CSS in your editor. Okay. Find the TT style CSS file and edit with Notepad++. Here it is. So it says open. Yes, we did this part. Oh, sorry. Edit the style sheet to use the wallpaper PNG image as the background of the web page. So we need to add the background image. Background image you are going to add in here, and for the reference we are using URL. Open the parenthesis, round parenthesis. Add a speech mark inside of the round parentheses and add the name of the file, which is wallpaper wallpaper.png. Okay. Yes, that's it for now, and go to the next. Let me actually save it and see. But first of all, we need to link them together as it says in here. Okay, anyway, I will finish it, then I will attach CSS file to the HTML file. So we need to continue with this part. It says using the most efficient methods, add the following style to the style sheet. All color codes must be hexadecimal. All color codes must be hexadecimal. Okay. So write table and open the parenthesis for this style, for table style, and it should be center aligned within the browser window. Center aligned within the browser window means that it is margins from the left and right. Its margin from the left and right should be the same, and the page and the table will be aligned in the center. So margin left should be auto will be auto, and similarly margin right will be auto as well, and for the next says that 600 pixel wide, so width should be 600 pixels. And what else? No visible border. Border should be invisible, so border style. I need to expand this one a bit. Yeah, border style will be none. What else? Cell padding 0, cell spacing 0, cell padding 0. It means that we don't need to add any of them in here. Okay. Close the table styling and go to the next one for heading 1. Oh, I have extra in here. Okay, H1 style. Color is red. So since we know that the colors are RGB, the main 3 colors are RGB, and they are changing like red, green, blue. So if the color it should be the red in here, it means that you are writing it in this form. And a color code going to be FF00 and 00, because 2-digit, because in hexadecimal form 2-digit is for RGB, so B, G, and R. The F from the hexadecimal number system, you know, it is 15, and FF will be the maximum whole color. So only the red part is full, green part and the blue part is 0. It means that it is maximum red, maximum first color. Next, it says Arial font. Arial, or if not available, Calibri, or if not available, the Brothers default sans serif font. So what we are going to in here, font family. I'm sorry, we need to add semicolon, then font family. Font family is, by the way, if the font name is contain two words and separated with the space, like Times New Roman. So you need to type it in the speech marks, like Times New Roman will be in a speech mark. But if it is only containing one word or just single word, you don't need to type. You don't need to add there any speech mark. Just type it as it is. Okay, Calibri. If not, first of all, it's Arial. Sorry. Arial. If Arial is not available, then it will be Calibri. If it is not works as well, then it will be sans serif. Okay, in order. First of all, the program will check if Arial is working. If yes, it will skip the rest of it. If Arial is not working, then it will check the Calibri. If Calibri is not working, is not supported by the browser or internet, then it will start to use the sans serif font style. Next is don't need to go down, just in here, font size. Font size, add font size, and it is 36 points, 36 pt. Center aligned, it is text alignment, should be center. Okay. And you close the parenthesis, curved parenthesis, and you're done with it. Now next one, H2. Now I would just want to take your attention to one thing. It is red, H1 is red, H2 is red, fonts are same. Just it should be here 24 point size and the left aligned. It means that we can also group H1, H2, H3 for font and just for font. Okay, anyway, it's not a useful method. It's better to write them separately. Okay, and you can copy paste. I will do copy of this and we'll change the parts that are various. Okay, so color is the same. Both of them are red. Font family, Arial, Calibri, and sans serif, absolutely the same. Size of the text, size of the font will be 24, and left aligned. Text shouldn't be in the center, it should be left aligned. And now it's time to write H3. Paste it in here. Color. The color is blue, so it means that 0 red, 0 green. Sorry. 0 red, 0 green, but maximum RGB blue. Oh, in F. Okay, F is the maximum. So 0, F means that no red, no green. All blue, maximum blue. Font family is Arial, Calibri, and sans serif again. Font size should be 14 pt, and this alignment is different. Alignment is different, so it's not center anymore. It is justified. Okay. Now go down. Let's highlight this part so we will not confuse. We already did this part. And for list style, now we are going to do the list style. Okay. Li for the list, and color is blue. Let's copy paste it again for the list. The color is blue. It means again 0 red, 0 green, whole blue. Font family is the same, no change. Size is 14 again. And justified. Oh, if you pay attention, you will see that there is no difference between H3 and list items. Okay, so because it says use efficient method, use the most efficient method, instead of repeating the same thing twice, which means it's not efficient. By the way, it is justified as well. So remove the things you write for the list separately and just add li after h3, comma li. It means that now look at this, h3 type of heading and list elements will be in this font style. Okay, now it's time to save it. Press Ctrl S and go back to your HTML file, and let's attach our style sheet and see how it works. So link for the linking the CSS file with the HTML file. Link, inside of that you need to write href. So first of all refer. So relation between these two files is style sheet. We have to write it. Style sheet, and then hyperreference, href stands for hyperreference, and equal to in the speech mark write the name of the file. Let me see, how did we name it? It is ttsstyle.csv. CSV. No, CSS. What do you mean CSV? Okay. Let's see what else. Yes, after you add the style sheet to the HTML file as well, I mean after adding the CSS file to the HTML file, you have to only one thing left to save it and see what did we get, what change we get. So this is my previous web page before the style sheet. Here, yeah, I just refreshed and this is what happened after adding the style sheet. This part is everything okay, but one thing, except one thing, the spacing. You see, there's a problem with the spacing and the table borders are visible. Now going back to my style sheet, and let's look at this question paper again. Okay, this is your book. Okay, here. Alright, we missed this part. Cell padding 10 pixels and cell spacing 0 pixel. We don't need to write the 0 pixel, but we have to add the cell padding 10 pixels part here. And for that, in the table, padding will table data, right? So you should add the table data's padding. Okay, padding and 10 pixels. Yeah, 10 pixel. Also, because these grid lines can be changed from the table data, because this is the one cell and the cell containing the grid lines. So the grid lines is between the cells. You can fix it within a table data. So add here border style as well. Border style. And make it none. So no border. And let's save it and check it now. Yeah, all that's all. Great. We fixed all problems, and let's see what else left. It's your book. I don't need it. Now I closed it. This part is also done. Now say save the style sheet in your candidate number example. This okay, we didn't do that part as well. We need to save the style sheet file with the style underscore and your candidate number. So it means that we need to rename it in here. Underscore. Just the namings are very important. Okay, don't skip that part. So also yes. Also, we need to change style sheet file from our HTML, from the inside of the code of the HTML. Okay, I'm gonna change it just in case I want to test if there's anything changed. Nothing. Okay, great. Next we need to take an evidence place. Let's highlight this as well. Place a screenshot of the style sheet in your evidence document. Make sure all the details of the styles are readable. Alright. We need to take the screenshot of this style sheet. All data should be visible. So this much is enough. Take the screenshot. Snipping tool we are gonna use for that. Okay. You can cover as much as you want. Just the main thing is the code should be visible. Just one thing. Copy. And go to here, add evidence 2. Evidence 2. And add your evidence. Okay, it's quite visible. There's no problem in here. Next task. I don't need to save it anymore because I already did copy paste. Okay, evidence 2 is also done. Next, open the HTML file in your editor. Attach the style sheet to your homepage. Alright, we did this part as well. We attached and checked our website. Create a hyperlink from the text here. In the click here to contact us, to send an email to this email address with the subject line support inquiry. Alright, this is my favorite part. So going to find this, click here to contact us. Okay, just right here we need to add a link. Okay. So you know how to add a link. It is and hyperreference will be mail to. Okay, let me expand this. I can't. I wish I can copy this email address. Anyway, I will type it in here. Info at technology and .com. Not that complex. And the subject line we also need to add in here. So pay attention in this part. To separate the email address with the subject line, we need to add here question mark. Okay, question mark. Then add the subject line. And write the subject line support. Here we should add the when you have a distance between words in subject line, you have to add percentage and 20. This symbol here, percentage and a 20, stands for the space between two words. Okay. Inquiry. Let me check the journal. Yeah, we need to forget. We forgot to add here closing tag. Except that everything is okay. Save it and see. Click here. Yes, it means that it is working. It is asking me for a password for the email address. It means it is working. Okay. Now let's continue with the evidences. It says take a copy of the HTML source of the web page and place it in your evidence document. Great. Basically, you will copy what did you have in your HTML file. Here, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and paste it into your evidence file as an evidence 3. Next is open homepage HTML file in your browser. Place a screenshot of the web page in your evidence document. Make sure that all of the browser window is displayed. So go to your web page. Make sure everything is visible. Take the screenshot of it. Use snipping tool, you know. Okay. And place it into your evidence file as an evidence evidence 4, I think. Let me check. Yes, evidence 4. Let's move it just new page and add your screenshot. Oh no, there is something we shouldn't have to see. Let's take it again. Let's try the take screenshot again. Okay. Entire web page. This from here is enough. Well, because I'm recording my screen, the stripping tool is visible in this screenshot as well. But if you are doing it in your computer, you will not have such kind of problem. Okay, it will be a normal screenshot without this shaded dialog box on the screen. All right, we did this part as well. And the last part says print your evidence document. Make sure your name, center number, candidate number shown up in every page you in your evidence document. Well, you will print it yourself in your real exam. And the center number, let's check. Here it is: name, surname, center number, and the candidate number are visible in all pages, and it's saved properly. Both of my HTML file and the CSS file also saved properly. Okay, that's all done. We completed this task. And thank you for watching this video. I wish you the best of luck in your real exam. If you practice this task, and if you able to do, and if you understand each of this step, it means that you will get the highest score in your real exam as well. Thank you guys. See you in our next video.